I'm Ayla.
I'm Mickey.
And I'm Aaron, aka Be Lucky.
You're watching
MD90.
That's right. And we the unapologetic
Nomadic.
Well, as you may be aware, Yomaps has been in court with his wife. Mostly, he's like a witness in his wife's case. She had sued an individual who had made some posts online about her and her child, and since then they've been having a back and forth in court. So that's the guy that she sued, and the news was sometime last year, and since then seems like the court case is persisting. The guy got himself good lawyers. So as news being reported goes, explosive court battle. Yomap's wife takes stand against cyberbullying. Though the Zambian musician, Yomap's wife Kidist Mlenga, has taken legal action against blogger and businessman Elias Musiani for allegedly bullying. Mrs. Mlenga claims Musiani made numerous threatening posts on Facebook, causing emotional distress, targeting not only her but also her family. Filing a criminal complaint in Lusaka Magistrate Court, Mrs. Mlenga is seeking justice for harassment she has experienced. The case, which has been allotted to Magistrate Mbuyana, comes as the accused Elias Msiani has reportedly been apprehended following the court issuance of summons. In her affidavit, Ms. Mlenga recounts how Msiani allegedly insulted her, calling her a prostitute, an evil stepmother, even threatened to send thugs to sexually abuse her in front of her husband. So those are the allegations, according to Zambia reports. Also, Smart Eagles say some of the interaction that happened in court was that if I put it to you, this was the lawyer. If I put it to you that your wife has been going out with the accused, what would be your response? Defense asks, and then asks your maps, and then people in the comment section are just there. And the reason behind such an insensitive question, lawyers are not subjected to to mind your sensitivity about issues. They're supposed to do their best with regard to their client, and it seems like this last guy's client, lawyers are doing the job, so you cannot pick and choose what sort of questions you get to be asked in court. So the court case has been going on, and then finally Yomaps was put on a stand, and then Musiani called Kidist she devil, caught his. This is according to Zambia Daily Mail. In an audio conversation was played in court yesterday, in which businessman Elias Musiani is heard uttering unprintables directed at artist Elton Mlenga, Elias Yomaps, and his wife Kidist. Mr. Mlenga also produced screenshots of the alleged harassment. So that's the evidence that they are presenting in court. This seemed to be a straightforward thing, but it seems like it's going to take a while. So pretty much where she called alleged called she devil stepmother, he narrated how he was stressed when Siani threatened to abduct his 3-year-old daughter. As a father and husband, I was affected. I had to stop my child from going to school because we did not know what would happen. The Vanavandi singer said he was testifying in a case. A 31-year-old Siani of the Lai area is facing 2 counts of harassment uttering through electronic communication. And what else is in the court? So those are the images that came from the court session. So people have been weighing in with regard to how it played out recently. Some new revelation came as posted by Smart Ego say it's a joke. My wife cannot go out with Luciani. Based off that question that was asked earlier on, where people are wondering to say that's an insensitive question coming from the lawyer, but the lawyer is not supposed to consider your maps' feelings here. it's supposed to be in the interest of his client. So these are some of the interactions. But what has been dominating the conversation is what Chief Etari had posted to say, and this was the interaction as of right now in court. So Yomaps is regarded as plentiful witness number 2. So second witness taking the stand, Elton Mlenga, aka Yomaps. Prosecutor witness stand, state your name, age, and what is your, what you're and what you do for a living, court asks. So, and then to which Yomaps responded, my name is Elton Mlenga, age 30, I am a musician. I will use Bemba to address the court. That was the Yomaps' response. The prosecutor goes on to say, please tell the court why you are in court today. And then Yomaps' response was, in January and February, Elias called my wife long faced on Facebook, meaning she had a long face, on Facebook and other posts. Defense lawyer, objection, Your Honor. Indictment does not include January and February. Let's stick to the actual dates when everything transpired. So they objected Yomaps' thing there. And then the court, prosecutor, please guide your witness, meaning Yomaps. And prosecutor, please guide your witness. The prosecutor goes on. Witness, do not include dates outside the scope of the case. So that's Yomaps' lawyer who advised him to say do not include January and February in that case, which Yomaps responded. On April 8th, I was out of the country in Malawi. Then a video of my wife in a club with guys was trending. That's his response. To which Elias tagged me in the video and asked if I was having an open marriage with my wife. That's if I was him, I wouldn't allow such for my wife. That's Yomaps' response. And then I called Elias and we had a mature conversation. So Yomaps says he had called him. The next day, my lawyer told me that Elias was still insulting me, and so I decided to have Elias arrested. I also saw a post on Facebook of Elias threatening my family. Elias also called me and my wife and insulted us. So it seems like, yeah, those recordings. Yomaps tries to produce evidence in a flash disk. So as he was stating these things, he opted to produce evidence in court. And then apparently the flash disk contained an audio of the altercation he had with Elias, but failed to play. So the flash disk that he presented failed to play. The case was adjourned. And after the audio failed to play, the case was adjourned, but Yomaps was still on the stand as a state witness. And then the case was recorded, and Yomaps takes a stand to continue. The prosecutor, witness, be mindful that you're still under oath. This is how they continued when the audio could not be played. And then last time you wanted to play an audio. That's the question that the prosecutor asks Yomaps. You wanted to play an audio from the flash disk, but we faced challenges. Do you still want to play it? Yomaps responded, yes, I do want to play it. So he produced the audio, they played the audio, and then the exchange happened. But what happened is Yomaps is asked, do you know Elias? Yomaps responds, no. If you do not know him, how did you get his number? Based on that conversation that he had said, no, he had a conversation with him. And then Yomaps responds, I got it from my wife. And then the lawyer says, how did your wife, a married woman, end up with Elias's number? And then Yomaps responds, I do not know. And then the lawyer, you said Elias posted a video of your wife when she was trending and said it was him who could not allow, if it was him, he could not allow his wife to be in such a situation, which other men asked if guys are having an open marriage. And then to which Yomaps says, yes, he did. And then you are a public figure. That's the lawyer now. You're a public figure and an international musician. Are you not aware that members of the public can give an opinion about your life and your wife when it is in the public domain? And then Yomaps responds, I am not aware. And then the lawyer goes on, do you know the men who your wife was with in the said video? Yomap says yes, they were boyfriend and girlfriend, so they were just having fun. So he says some of the people in the video, they are just having fun. And then the lawyer, boyfriend and girlfriend, but you as a husband was not present at the time. You are in Malawi. He confirms they are friends. That's Yomap's response. And then lawyer, that's not the question. The lawyer, let's proceed back to Elias. If I put it to you that Elias knows your wife and they have been communicating and they have a relationship, what would you say? So now the lawyer, he is doing his job. He says they have a relationship. He does not define what sort of relationship and what sort of communication. So then Yomap's response. Let me see. Let me expand this. Yomap's response says that's a joke. And then the lawyer goes on. Yomap just laughs without giving an answer. And then the lawyer says, do you know the difference between giving an opinion and harassment? Yomap says, no, I do not know that difference. Did Elias harass your wife? Yomap says, no. So this is where it starts going south. And then the lawyer says, you said Elias insulted someone by the name of Longface and threatened her. Yes. What is your wife's name? He says, Kidist. Is her name Longface? Lawyer. Lawyer, answer the question. Is your wife's name Longface? Yomap says no. Lawyer, you told the court that you stopped your child from going to school for 3 months and that you were also affected. Do you have any evidence of this? Yomap says no. And then pretty much the interaction here with the lawyer, it seems like Yomap's lawyers did not prepare him for such an exchange anyway. But that's what people are having fun with. And then you expect Chief Etari to say, no, I'd advise them to stay away from this. And Chief Etari says, I cannot wait for Kidist to take a stand so that she can tell us how she got the number of Elias Musiani. I hope the lawyers will also play the video and extract, the video and extract some of her comments on social media so that we see if indeed she's a victim. So there goes, and then people are just loving to say the drama that Kidist is putting Yomaps in. But I mean, they're a couple. You expect him to stand by his wife. Yeah, just his lawyers should prepare him. It seems like he wasn't well prepared for this. Let them put in the money. The guy on the defense seems to have hired the right lawyers, and they're doing their job. So if they stand a chance, Yomaps want a victory in this, they better put in the work. Otherwise, it's looking. Let's wait and see how it plays out. But that's what happened in court with regard to the superstar Yomaps.